you realize the thing is on like wide angle. It can see every single person in this entire gym right now. All right, guys, good morning, happy Monday. Hope you had an awesome weekend. So, you guys have 3 moves. You're going to go through at your own pace through the wall. It's going to be 5, 10, and 15 reps. All right, first one, it's going to be walkouts. We're going to be in glute bridge position. From there, drive the heels, walk out as far as you can without letting your butt touch the ground, and then come on back in. Small steps all the way out and all the way back in 5 times. All right, we're good up there. Go on up. You have 10 per leg. We're going to do 10 single leg deadlifts. Both hands reach down to the floor and then switch legs. You can do 10 on each side if you want, and then switch, or you can do alternating back and forth one side to the other. But drive both shoulders and fingers down to one opposite toe. From there, come on down to all fours, and we're going to open the hips up 15 times per side. Nice, big, open, wide extensions on those hips as wide as you can. 15 per leg, and then start right back over, guys. All right, 5 walkouts to glute bridge, 10 single leg deadlifts, and 15 per side on those quads and hip overs. 3, 2, 1. Start with those 5 walkouts, booty in the air. Walk out through the heels as far out as you can without letting your butt touch the floor 5 times. Each 5 more. Okay. Next, you got deadlifts, 1 leg at a time. So 10 per leg. Both sets of fingers down to the toes. Remember to keep the shoulders back, core tight. Stretch out those hamstrings. There you go, 10 per leg, Amanda. Good job. You can do all 10 on one side, or you can alternate back and forth. Good job, ladies. Good. Very slight bend in the knee. Reach down with the fingers, keep the toes. Stand nice and tall. Good job, Morgan. There you go, nice beat. That's it, good. Trying to drive those shoulders nice and square and straight. So you get down there, you're down to all fours. You have 15 per leg, hip openers. Out of backfield, Dave. Tina. So far, good. Good for that. Good job, April. Don't fall, April. Don't fall, April. You're going to fall, Charlie's going to fall. And balance is not your strong suit. Those are super fun, aren't they, Shannon? Well, there she goes. Down she goes. If you need to use the wall, guys, for a little balance, use the wall. There you go. So from all 4, 15 per leg, Susie. You got nice and big and wide. Open the hips out. You can even extend the leg as you go backwards. Yeah, there you go. 15 per leg from those quad stand hip openers. How do you all 15 on one side be? And then switch. There you go. Yep. There you go, Sarah. Yes, nice and wide, open, and as you kick, and as you go backwards, you can extend that leg back. Cool, nice, big, wide drive. Very good. 15 per side on those hip openers. As wide as you can go, pull that knee forward, drive it out, take it back, and then bring it on back forward. There you go. 15 per side and start right back over. Got one. Starting over, you have 5 more walkouts. From the back, glute bridge position, booty up in the air. Walk out through the heels as far out as you can without letting your butt touch the floor. You're going to walk right off the edge of the floor, Susie. Good. That's it, Carly. Stay high. Walk out as far as you can without letting your butt touch. Perfect, Susie. Come on back in. There you go. Stay high. Stay high. Well, we're in that glute bridge walkout, guys. Don't let those butts fall. Do everything in your power to stay nice and high. There you go, Susie. Back to the deadlifts. 10 per leg. Remember, bend your knee a little bit. We're reaching for the toes. There you go. Use that back leg as a counterweight to help keep you balanced. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Copy. We're good. We still got about 90 seconds. Don't lose it, Kim. There you go. Flare up. Just waiting for morning to go right on my face. Yeah, right. I think that looks good. Keep the eyes fixed on something. About 10 feet ahead of you. April. What you doing back there? Alright, guys, got about 30 seconds to go. Get up with the deadlifts. Come back down to the floor for your hip openers. That's it. Keep the knee bent, and then as you drive the foot backwards, extend that leg. 15 per side, guys. Way to go. 15. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right, say good morning to somebody near you if you have not already. All right, ladies. All right, so everybody should have a band as well as a weight. You should either have one heavy weight or a couple of medium-ish ones. All right, nothing light today. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take one set at a time. Rep counts are going to say exactly the same. We're going to start first with your heavy glute bridges. Put your bands on now. All right, bands are going to stay on for 2 entire sets, and they're going to go back on for the last 2. You only are going to take them off and adjust them for the middle set. All right. So once the bands are on, they're going to go above the knees and stay there the whole time, just slightly above the knee. All right. From there, you're going to come down to the floor, keeping the feet and knees shoulder width apart, knees bent. Weight goes right on the hips for glute bridges, guys. We're going to drive all the way up, all the way down 12 times, really focusing on controlled reps and not allowing that band to pull those knees together. Okay. So keep them apart, right centered over the heels, drive up, big squeeze, and then control back to the bottom 12 times. As soon as you're done there, you get to come up to the feet. Band stays right there because we have 20 step outs. Weight stays distributed on the inside leg. Squat low, step out one at a time. 1, 2, and 3. Stay low, pulling the knees apart. Step out, tap, and come back together. You're not distributing your weight sideways. You're keeping all that weight on the heel that does not move. Drive the knee out and then come back together. 20 in total, so 10 in each direction. Start right back over again. We're here for about 5 minutes, all right? So 12 glute bridges and 20 step outs. 3, 2, 1. Let's see how many rounds you make. Should have no problems making 3 or 4 rounds here. There you go. Fight the band the whole time, though. Keep the knees and the feet shoulder width. Oh, I can help you load that up, Susie. Don't worry about it. She wanted the big weight. There you go. That's it. Good. Fight that band apart. Stay wide and drive up and down 12 times. There you go. Be good. That's it. Remember, guys, squat low. And you are not just stepping your foot out. The goal is to drive your knee as wide as you can. What did I just say, Marcelo? Don't move your body. One at a time. 1, 2. There you go. Marcy. Nice. That's it. Good. Do a 10 side routine. That's fine. But remember, try not to move your weight sideways. Keep your weight centered over one foot. There you go. Good. Drive that heel. Drive that knee wide. Find it out. Remember, trying to drive straight sideways. All right. Not rotating the hips. Not rotating the shoulders. 20 in total. And we start right back over. There we go. Good job, Morgan. Stay heel, Morgan. Try not to move your weight over onto that foot. Okay? Keep it all centered on the one that plants into the ground. There you go. That's good. Step outs. Your goal is not to move the foot. Remember, you're trying to spread the band. So think about pulling the knees apart. There we go. Good. Drive high on the glute bridges. Try to keep that band wide. What? Again. Okay, good. There you go. So stay up. Yeah. There you go. Try not to move your weight sideways, though, okay? So when you step out, your weight still stays on that leg. Yeah. Pull it over without the rest of your body moving. There you go. Good job, Sarah. Nice, man. Good. Nice and wide. Pull that thing apart. Stay in your squat. Stay in your squat. Think about your true squatted position. We're going to keep shoulders back. There you go. Butts down low. And pull that knee wide. Keeping our weight on that inside leg. Good work, guys. We're already about halfway through here. You got it, Sarah. That's perfect. Is that weight heavy enough for you, Sarah? That weight. Good? Okay. Just making sure. Come on, Carly. Knees a little wider. There you go. There you go. That's good. Remember, glute bridges, you want the feet lined up with your shoulders, and knees the same distance apart as well. Don't let that hand pull them in. You ever heard of that, Carly? Ever heard of it? That nice, bright, shiny black band? Got it. So you got about 90 seconds, Waffles. There you go. Yep. Drive that knee wide. Drive that knee wide. Come on, Carly. Come on, Carly. Very good, Jen. Good. Let those feet come all the way back together. Gina with the black band as well today. It hurts, yes, it does. And that's like a dull one. That's not even a brand new shiny one. Those are the worst. I'm not expecting Judy to drop down to a blue one at some point. Never, just not going to do it. She refuses to give in. Never give up, never surrender, right, baby? Jennifer, you got 45 seconds. Yeah, you. Come on, Jen Nails. Good job, man. That's good. Nice and low, guys. Fight that band wide. Keep those glutes active. Let's finish it off. There you go. Big step out. All feet all the way back together. Go as wide as you can. Come on, go half steps. There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Awesome work. Verify somebody near you. Moving on. All right, guys. So from there, leave that hand right where it is. You do not need to change it. So you're going to you get to lay on your stomachs first to start. We're going to put that weight right back in the backside of the feet. Make sure you are holding it. What's that? Me with my 20 pounders, I'm overachieving right now. Yeah. All right, so legs, stomach on the ground, prone position. You're going to grab the weight with the bottoms of the shoes, holding the base of that dumbbell. You have curls. All right, so we're going to drive all the way up and all the way down 12 times. As soon as you get done with your 12 curls, flip on over. You have 20 strict abductions. So we're going to stay up. From there, drive the knees apart. Keep the feet shoulder width. You're going to let them come all the way together and then drive them nice and wide. 1, 2, and 3. Same deal, guys. Band is tight. It's going to try and snap you back together. Your control all the way out as well as back in. Start right back over again. 5 more minutes here. It's 12 more hamstring curls and 20 abductions. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Anybody struggling to load up a weight, let me know. There you go. Got it there. 12 of them, man. That's 12. That's your rep count all day today, okay? 12 and 20. Got it? Okay. There you go. Good. Make sure we tap the floor with that dumbbell. Did you lose it? These little ambitions there, Carly? Ground, drive all the way back up to neutral. Once that weight becomes nearly weightless, just go ahead and stop. Got it? There you go. All right, guys. You lose it again, Carl? There you go. So you're done. Flip on over. Start high. Feet knees all the way, yeah, so you're in the glute bridge the whole time, Sarah. Good job. That's good. Glute bridge, abduction. So we're high up in the air. Let the knees come all the way together, and then take them apart, nice and wide. We only got 12 there, Sydney, okay? That's India. Good. Try and keep your really up off the floor as high as you can. Start with your feet, shoulder width apart. Good, Amanda. Let the knees come all the way in. Spread them out nice and wide. Control back together for 20 reps, and then do it again. Get up on them. There you go. Good. Straighten it out. Straighten it out, Shannon. Alright, so if it's rolling on you, Shannon, put it just below your knees. Just barely below. Inside the knee. There you go. Start to wide from. There you go. Let it come all the way in, then all the way wide. Shoulder width apart. Good job, Amanda. Got it. You got 12 more curls. Back to ground. Come all the way up to neutral. Once you feel that weight, become practically weightless. There you go. Good job, B. Come on, stay up, stay up. Keep those feet apart. Don't let them feet come back together. Alright, come on guys, got about a minute and a half left here. Plenty of time for one more round. At least there, at least. Nice, man. Good. Weight stays high. There you go. There you go. Revert it in, Nina. There you go. Perfect. We're down to our final 45 seconds, ladies. Good mark. Come on, guys. Wrap this head up. Don't worry, you can take your bands off after this. Yay. Got Marcella. 24. There you go, Cam. Stay high. Bust them out. Got 15 seconds. Get those bridges abductions over with. I got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. All right, awesome job. Weights down. All right, go ahead and take the bands off, or you can just switch them over to just one leg, whatever works for you, because we are going to use them again when we get to our next set. So, you're going to be on the feet for the entire next set, starting first with calf raises. You have 12, but it's of all 3 directions. Pointing toes inside, pointing toes straight, and pointing toes wide. So all 3 points, inside, center, and wide. 12 of each direction. I don't care if you alternate every time, or you can do all 12 of each way, whichever way gets you there. From there, you have back lunges, 20 back lunges. Weight's going to go up high on the shoulders, step back, drop to the knee, and then stand nice and tall. 1 and 2. If you need to modify, you can't take the weight away, but really focus on the range of motion. If you can't get your knee all the way to the floor with the weight, take the weight away. That knee needs to go to the ground. If you're having trouble with balance, go put one hand on the wall, but really try and focus on getting that knee all the way to the floor and then standing up through the front heel. You have 20 in total, all right? So starting first with calf raises, 12 of all 3 points, and then 20 back lunges, 10 per leg. 3, 2, 1. You got 5 more minutes here, guys. Yeah, we're going for you. We're going. There you go. There you go. Calf raises, 12 of all 3 directions. Outside, inside, and straight. Try to get all angles of those calf muscles. You got 2 in there. There you go. 12, 12, and 12. Squeeze it up with calf raises. Back lunges, 20 in total. Okay, so 10 per leg. Don't slam that knee. Like that. There you go. Got it. Yep. 20 total lunges, 10 per leg. Knee goes to the floor. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes. Inside. Great. Lunges. Trying to make an extension of the knee. There you go. There you go. That's your lunges. 10 per knee. Which knee? 2 points. I can get you 2 points. Get you whatever your heart desires. Nice job, Gina. Good work, guys. Knee to the floor, Marcy. Knee to the floor, Marcy. Go ahead, back up. Good job. Take the weight away if you need to, guys. If you are not able to get all the way to the ground, take that weight away. Use the wall if you need a little bit of balance, but really focus on trying to get that knee all the way to the floor. That's really good. Single dumbbells. You can rest them goblet style on the palms. You can rest them up on the shoulders. Just make sure they're nice and close and tight to you. There you go. Keep it up. Keep it up. Good job, Ben. Take it out, baby, again. There you go. Good. Once you're done with your lunges, guys, start right back over. 12 more calf raises each way. Right. This is probably the hardest one. Like individual set. So lunges. If you're holding somewhere. Put it on your back. How are you doing here? So with that circle dumbbell, try to keep someone hold it as rapidly. There you go. It's hard to do, right? There you go. Good job, man. Good, Ashley. Good, yes. Nice light pass to the floor with that knee. Good, so good, Marcella. Shoulders are staying up. Feet touching the floor. That's okay. Good job. I love it. Breathe. Take your feet up. Stop it. Let's get all the way to the floor. Good work, guys. Sit up. Hang in there, you got about 94 seconds here. Most of the way through this line. Good. Shoulders back, chest up on those lunges, guys. All the way down. Really need your best not to lean forward into your knees. There you go, calf raises. Nice and high. You can alternate every time, or you can do all 12, 12, 12. There you go. You can just redo all 24 minutes. How about that? Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Good job, ladies. Another set over with. Alright, guys, bands back on. I go and put the bands back on, just go the knees. So starting first move is RDLs, Romanian deadlifts. That's a stiff leg, straight leg, all but locking out the knee. All right, so the leg is predominantly straight, but your goal is not to push the knees backwards. It's just to leave them very slightly unlocked. From there, we're going to hinge the hips straight back, run the weight along the front side of the legs, and then stand nice and tall. Really trying to avoid any rounding of the back or shoulders. Chest out, shoulders forward, legs straight, drive down to about the bottom of the shins, and then right back up 12 times. All right, if you have one heavy weight, you can go with both hands. If you have two lighter ones, one in each hand, whichever you prefer. All right, 12 Romanian deadlifts, straight leg, drive down, right back up, shoulders back. From there, you have 20 donkey kicks. Band is on the knees. Now, your best tip for the donkey kicks is whichever knee is staying on the floor, to avoid the band rolling up your legs, put it underneath your knee. Pin it to the floor, all right? So once it's underneath there, then you can drive back 20 in total. 1 and 2. Drive that knee and heel straight up to the sky. Helps if you keep your leg bent a little bit as well, all right? So 10 on each leg, nice and tight, nice and high. Start right back over. 12 deadlifts and 20 donkey kicks. 5 more minutes here. 3, 2, and 1. Fire them up. There you go. Good deadlifts. Shoulders back, legs mostly straight, very, very slight bend, just allowing the knees to unlock. Very good, Katie. Good, just let that weight dangle as we drive down, the shoulders stay back, and the hips move backwards. Good job, Amanda. Yep. There she is. If it feels light, then here. Same thing. Same thing, yeah. Since it felt light. How's that feel? That's good? Alright. There you go, donkey kicks, yep. Put that band underneath one knee. That way the band does not roll up the legs. And then drive that foot back toward the sky. 10 per leg, nice and tight. Don't rush back down to the bottom, guys. Especially with those donkey kicks. Control that band the whole time. Drive it up. Take your time, man. Take your time. There you go. You have the safety on the deadlifts. You need to bust out some donkey kicks. Yes, the viewers there, especially with that black band. There you go. 10 on each leg, donkey kicks. Reposition the band when you need to. Underneath the other knee and start right back over when you're done, guys. 12 more deadlifts. Good job. Really try to avoid any form of compensation by arching the back or dipping up the elbows. Keep those hands directly underneath your shoulders. Keep that core nice and tight. There you go. Kick back up towards the sky. 10 per leg. There you go. Start right back over with your deadlifts again. Remember what I said, Morgan? Rolling up your leg, putting underneath your knee that's not moving. Just on that one side. Like you put your knee on it, hit it to the floor. There you go. Good, now do it. There you go. Better? Let's give for you for the black finger. That's good. Try and stare at a point about 10 feet ahead of you on the floor. Keep your eyes on that point the entire time. There you go. Good. Legs mostly straight. Good job, guys. Fight. Keep that chest forward the whole time. Shoulders back. You want me? chin waffles. You can switch hands over. Alright, guys, where you go? You got 2 minutes here. 3 down, 2 to go. Plenty of time for at least 1 more round after that, April. Don't lose a chance. That's good. Make sure we're not pushing the knees backwards, guys. We're just slightly unlocked, all right? Back. All right, guys. Final 30 seconds here. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. You got it. Last time there. Nice. Perfect. Good. Just let that weight ankle. Push the hips backwards like somebody's yanking your waist backwards as you drive down the floor. Jump, Gina. 15, 14, 13. There you go. Last breath. We got 1 more set to get to after this, ladies. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Way to go. All right, weights down. Last one. Go ahead and lay on down. We're going to be on our backs. It's going to be a split stance glute bridge. So typically glute bridge, feet are together. You have 2 different positions for the feet. One is going to be forwards, one is going to be backwards. All right, so one nice and tight, the other one out a little bit further. Think about the heel lining up with the tip of your toe. All right, so we're going to be in that split position, driving up and down. You have 12 reps here. Do 12 one way, and then switch and do 12 the other way. As soon as you're done, you have fire hydrants. So we're going to be back on all fours again. Back straight, drive knees straight sideways, up to the sky, and then right back down. 10 each direction. All right, so 12 split stance glute bridges, 1 foot forward, 1 foot backwards each way, and then 10 per side on your fire hydrants. 3, 2, and 1. Final set here, guys. I know that. So split stance. 1 foot forward, 1 foot backwards. Your heel lined up with your toe. There you go. That's again. Good. 1 foot out a little bit further, about a shoe's width further. There you go. 12 on one side, 12 on the other. Pushing through both feet, through both heels, up into the air. One you should feel more glute dominant, one you should feel more hamstring dominant. There you go. Not too wide, Morgan. Not too wide. There you go. There you go. Good. Feet should be no more than a shoe's width as far as the distance goes. Yep, there you go, Amanda. So find the tip of your toe with your front heel, line it up there, and then drive it straight up and down, pushing as high as you can. Once done, on all fours, drive that knee straight out sideways, up to the sky, so you can get your band back on here. Let's go put your band back on. Yeah, there you go. Half a second to walk the back of it up. Awesome job, ladies. What? What? Yes. Yep, 10 per side on fire hydrants. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Drive that knee up. Remember, guys, be in control. Be in control of that band. I know it's tight. I know we're hurting. Charlie. Perfect, Marcella. Good. 1 foot forward, 1 foot backward. Nice Susie. Looking to drive those hips up nice and high. There you go. 12 feet, 12 curves like waffles. All right. Go see a video about how to get the heavy dumbbells on. Go see this video about that. drive those hips up nice and high. Making sure that our heel is lined up with the toe of the other foot. About that 10-inch difference between the 2 feet. Don't have them too close together, don't have them too far apart. All right, guys, way to go. Ladies, you have 90 seconds to complete whatever work you have left. Try and make it through at least one more round for you guys. We're getting close, we're getting close. Come on, let's finish it off. Focus on driving nice and high and tight with the glute bridges. Got that position. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Keep going. Okay, guys, come on. Hang in there. You just got a little bit more remaining. Fire hydrants focus on nice and high and wide with those knees. Trying to avoid pulling the knee forward. Go straight out sideways to the sky. 45 seconds there. There you go. Come on, all in one time. Let's do all in one time, myself. Oh, you have time, don't worry. You have time. Finish off one side, fire hydrants, hang out the other. Final 15 seconds, ladies. Busting out, busting out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Awesome job, bands. Come off. Same the corner of your floor. All right, guys, way to go. So you have a few minutes for your finisher. Give you some water, do it real fast. You're going to do a drop set, ladies. You're going to start with 50 of both of these moves and take 10 away every round. 50, 40, 30, 20, and 10 of each. First one, calf raises, body weight only. 1, 2, 3, 4, up and down on the heels. Drive through the toes. Just lightly tap the floor and come all the way back up. You have 50 body weight calf raises. Once you're done there, you have 50 glute bridge pulses. Come on down to the floor, lay down. Stay high, and we're only going to drop just a little bit. 1, 2, and 3. Basically squeezing and releasing the glutes, but staying up in the air. 50 of each, then drop by 10 every round. See if you can finish it off in 3 minutes. Get all the way to 0. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 50 calf raises. There you go. Again, good. Drive up to those toes. Body weight only 50 times. When you're done, drop to the floor. Bridge pulses 50 times. Come on, we got plenty of time here to get these all done. Pulses stay high. Basically, squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Don't drop too low on that glute bridge. Not looking to touch the floor. There you go. Look at stay nice and active and look at slightly releasing. So, Brandon. Somebody bring it up a little bit. Alright. Good job. Let's keep going on to 40 reps, guys. Good job. Take that away. Drop to 40 of these. We've only been working for about 60 seconds. You just need to finish the whole thing in 4 minutes. There you go. Stop calf raises. Up to the toes, right back down. Good. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Come on, Shannon. Hey, to win it, Shannon. Come on, stay with it. You got this. Game time. Come on, we got less than 2 minutes to go, ladies. You know, 30 seconds. Ready, go smoothly. You moving on to 20, Zachary? Yeah. That's it, Dan. Good. Hump them out, hump them out. Good work, guys. Final 60 seconds. Well, we gotta finish it right. There you go. Come on, blue bridges. Stay high, stay high. Come on, just pulse it out at the top. The lower you go, the more time it takes. More distance you're getting. Final 30. Come on, if you finish off 10, great pulses. Hold at the top till time is up, Ashley. There you go. 15, 14, 13. Awesome job. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, ladies. Way to go. Good. Sit on up. On the booties. One leg out straight. Cross the other one on over. Stretch those glutes out. Good work, guys. Way to go today. Start your week off right. So, anybody who's noticed, anytime we have glutes, hamstrings, and calves one day, that always means we have another leg day coming, right? Yeah. So, to prepare for that leg day later on in the week, stretch and roll. All right, stretch those glutes out, stretch those calves out, stretch those hamstrings out as much as you can. We put a lot of work on those things specifically. You're gonna hurt, your booty's gonna be sore. So take the time to stretch it out and to roll if you have one. If you don't, grab one off of the back rack back there and roll those muscles out. All right, sit on that foam roller, just roll along it. If you're not sure how to use it, let me know. I can walk you through it. But the more of that proactive recovery that you're doing, by the time leg day comes around, you'll be fine. If not, you're gonna hurt still. It's not gonna be fun. All right, guys, awesome job. What are you doing today? Let's keep double 5 on 3, ladies. 1, 2, and 3. Good work. I will see you back here tomorrow for some cardio.